Hello, everyone. This is Thomas Pepin, NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. Continuing the franchise mode series where we've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're on season 24, episode 7. Just finished the playoffs. So we didn't get another President's Trophy. Is the negative. The positive is we got another Prince of Wales Trophy for getting to the finals. So, um, good enough outcome. I'm okay with that. And yeah, so now we're in the off season. We have to do a whole boatload of trades during the draft. Um, Sorry, I was just looking at some notes here. Yeah, I guess I can leave that. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be tough. Um, actually, so we stopped scouting. What if we traded up and got this guy? Hmm. So we might have to redo the draft multiple times if I don't have enough time to do everything I wanted to do. Um, because there's that time limit on things and it's stupid in my opinion. So we'll see what we can do. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get to it. So we moved down to fourth. Out of interest, how much does it cost to move up to Nashville? So no is the answer. Not gonna bother. Um, oh, and so we've got a list here that I wrote. So we want Calgary, which we don't have. Chicago, we do have. Detroit, we don't have. New Jersey, we do have. Seattle, we don't have. St. Louis, do. Vegas, we do. So we want Detroit first for next season. Sweet. So that's step number one done. trade all these. We're looking for low value firsts for next season. What does he look like in terms of 18? Colorado really going to be that bad next season? Not really. Really? I thought it was going to cost way more than that. What did we have to give up in Winnipeg first and a second for next year? Well, maybe I rushed it a little bit, but and I had more time. That's okay. We were at Montreal or so. Yeah, the Rangers won. Sweet. Oops. Sweet. So this has been better and easier than I expected. No way. Sweet. Man, this is going so well. So I screwed up though, like on one of the trades. I could have maybe gotten more value for the guy that we that was just drafted. We could have maybe gotten more, but it's no big deal. I forgot to double check that none of these teams had multiple firsts because I would just see if they had a first. Smells like somebody's making chicken noodle soup somewhere close by. I have my own food in the oven, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't smell like chicken noodle soup. Maybe go for that Pittsburgh one. There's the Arizona one too. Where was it? I thought Columbus. I thought it was an Arizona pick somewhere. There's Columbus and Pittsburgh. I could have sworn it was Arizona. Somebody else had it. Or sorry, I thought Arizona had it. Maybe it said somebody else had it. Because then, otherwise, it's going to be between Pittsburgh and Columbus, which is what it looks like it's going to be. Hmm. Columbus, what do you guys look like? You're not that bad. You're better. Who was drafted? 78, we're not going to go for. 75 is too low. 73 is too low. So it looks like we're going to go for Columbus. For this, try 1-for-1. That was quick. No way. I thought for sure that would go. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Sorry, I got distracted there. Guess I'm gonna have to use this. Stupid thing. Hate this stupid time thing. I think it was Columbus, yeah. That's fine, no big deal. Cool, so that clears our picks for this year. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 firsts for next season. Oh. Oh, we already had that, I think. Another first for the following season. Cool. Okay. So that's all we needed to do. We're gonna have to trade Law in the off season. Savage we extended. What else is going on in the draft? So everybody else is very low overall. So it's actually pretty good, the pickup we had here for Lemieux. Nice. So that's all done. Wait, is there one more date to go forward? I think. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Too late now. No big deal. We're absolutely re-signing you. What's your story? Yeah, we'll re-sign you too. Yes, for you. Yes, for you. So we're not going to re-sign. We're going to get them in free agency, I guess you would call it, for scouts too. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Because we're already short, I should probably just go for the person. That's done. Save that. Oh, so our goalie coach retired. Thankfully, we have decent replacements. CBA, BAB. ABAB. So before we promote, we should see what's out there. Um, and we're going to release you because you're just a fill-in. Same with you. Okay, before I do this, I'm going to step away for a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, back. How much would it be? $14 million. Can't justify that. Even though he's a top player. That's. Oh, wait, don't we have more guys? You have to get back to me? Usually they accept right away. 4 points in 4 games. 18 and 22. 34 years old. You want a one-way contract? No. 12 and 19. 13 and 24. No chance. You don't even want a two-way. Whoa, penalty minutes. And she didn't do that good. You did really good with us. Not as good in the playoffs. Qualify. Man, you did miserably. Qualify. Not bad. Kind of mediocre. And you want a one-way, so no. Not bad. Not good. You only want one way. You're gone. Not horrible. Not that good. You're gone. $32. You're not asking for much. It really leaps up though. Can we even afford it? What do we have right now? How We're not getting rid of anybody really, so it means no. Wait, how much cap space do we have? 3 million. So no. You did okay, and you did okay, but you probably want one way, which you do. So you're gone. Not good. Not good. And you want one way. Not good. Not good. And you want one way. So thankfully, a bunch of these guys, at least we hold the rights to them, so we can trade them away. Any goalies? Um, who was it that I didn't get to see their full playoff stats? I think it was Ness. Anyways. All right, so I think that's all the work I need to do. Extend players, coaches, scouts. Sweet. I think that's everybody. Oh, we're waiting on one. I forget if we have any junior guys coming up for next season. Oh, well, we've got the forward and the defense from the AHL at the very least. Yeah, so I guess we're okay. Stop updating my trading block, you jerk. How long have I streamed anyways? I don't think I'm up to the 8 hours, but I'm probably not far off. So it was 4 plus 2 is 6. 637 plus we're at 7 hours for the day. Yeah, so then I guess the timing's going to be about right. 6:30. Wait, 6:30 Eastern? No, it's 7:30 Eastern is what I'm supposed to do. Wait, I'm confused now. 10:30 to 6:30? No, 10 to 6:30? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, keep streaming for a bit. Wait, now I'm confused. So it's supposed to be 10 to 6:30. That's 8.5 hours. Oh, but I stepped away a couple times. So the half hour plus, yeah, so like 45 minutes I've missed. That makes sense. Six 37 plus 7:15-ish. So theoretically 45 minutes. But I guess we'll end at whatever point it makes sense. Okay, let's save. Scout salary we put up. Coach we put up. Any A coaches? No A coaches. So that's why I kept that guy. I had a feeling there weren't going to be any coaches, or sorry, any scouts. Um, Coaches, we need few. Oh, how was so that's another thing is we had a rookie coach. The fact that we got to the final is pretty good. A minus and B. And it's going to be good next franchise mode that I like next series that I do. All these things that I made mistakes on, it's going to be good because I will have learned from them. All right, let's see what's out there. So there's a forward coach too expensive. Goalies, generalist. Oh, we could have got a couple good defensive coaches. Coach influence isn't good. Yours is NHL associate coach. BB BBA AAB BBA AAB, I think is what it was. So this guy we could send down, and that guy we could sign. Uh, what's his story though? Because if he has no requirement for duration, then that's an easy yes, in my opinion. Small change in duration. Worst case, we can call him right back up. Um, oh, before I move, because I was going to move the associate down to assistant, but let's see if there's any goalie coaches. Because it might be a call up as opposed to send down. Defenseman, generalist, forwards. CBA, BAB, BAB. How many years left? 2 years left. Uh, he wants 3 years. ABACAB. ABACAB. They demote you to assistant coach. And then basically we're going to offer this guy the max contract. Or at least I think it will be. We can go up to like 2-ish million. Yeah. NHL associate. Because okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ish. Cool. Anything? Not really. So for the AHL, we basically have no good ones. So we're gonna have to go for generalists again, I think. What do we currently have? So we have a defensive coach, a goalie coach. You're not bad. Can go for you again. We'll go for you again. At least you're both reasonable. CBB, AAB. Where was the other guy? I like his attitude. CBB, AAB. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Check what his fit was. 53, 60. So I'll hold off on him actually. And then if the other ones don't work out, we can consider him. Okay, so we have one for AHL, one for NHL, one for AHL, AHL, NHL, AHL. Okay, so that's it for coaches. All right, and I'm going to step away again for 2 minutes. All right, back. Okay, so next up is people who were just drafted. $75. Offensive defenseman. I mean, we're never going to get to see him play, but I don't know if I would go for him in normal circumstances, anyways. I think I would, but we'll revisit that. He is Commodore in. I don't think there were many good players in the draft because, well, you would have seen that after the first overall guy, they were all like 70s. I think one was a 60 overall. Yeah, 73. It's way too far away. And he's so the 75 we'll consider because he can still develop in the juniors, but that other guy has to come up after a year. Two-way forward. 78. Nah. What's this? Uh, Something I was thinking about considering defensive defensemen for pick up next series. The problem, I just don't. Oops, um, I don't feel like they're gonna be as productive and stuff. Why does this thing keep shifting all weird? Is he like just drafted? No. Ooh, 71 at 19. He must have just been drafted. No? Hmm? Oh, 47. No, I don't get it then. Why are you. was drafted the year 2 years ago. That's weird. Maybe it's because he was young and he was really low overall, and then we didn't pay attention. So nothing except the one guy is the answer. We will go pick him up. We have Flash off. We can trade away. I don't want him though. Marco, what happened to you? Same with you. What the hell are you guys doing? How many years do you have? So, what else do we have? Let's see if we can do this without anything important. might have to trade one of those first, and if you see all of them have massive value, so it's not a big deal. We're going to have something there that we want to get rid of that has good value, or like high value that we can use in a trade and make it go through. So if this doesn't go, then that's what we're going to have to do. So let's have a look. Chicago, Columbus, Dallas, Detroit, Minnesota, Jersey, New York Rangers, Philly, Arizona, St. Louis, Tampa, Vegas, Washington. Then Rangers 2 years from now. So that Rangers from 2 years from now would be the perfect thing. No, it is not the perfect thing. If anything, the Rangers from this year might be worth trading. So let's go back to the start. So Arizona next year is probably wiser. What's their goalie like? We don't have one. Chicago is deep but weak. Goaltending's good. Lots of cap space. Oh, Columbus. Mediocre. Decent goalie. Mediocre with cap space and a couple good goalies. They might be a good thing to trade. How much? 44. Yeah. Well, at the very least, I know I don't want this pick. So, oops, I can do this trade. Detroit. I guess maybe try seventh and going backwards. Hmm. There we go. Cool. So that was easy enough. I mean, time consuming, but relatively easy. All right, next up, we want to look for other teams' good signings. So let's just do forwards. How did he do, anyways? Not bad, not good. $12 million for Nicholas. How many years left? 3 years. It's not bad. We don't have that kind of cap space though, do we? No. It's not bad though. We could get them to retain salary if we traded Law. That's an option. And he really shot up in the overall and trade value, I think, as well. I should write him down actually. Where was I? Yeah, his penalty minutes, yeah, far too much. Dwyer, that was one of our good signings. 2 years left. Playing well now. I might as well write him down. DWYER Montreal. Berg, what's your story? Not good. 13's too much. Who's this? Franchise? Two-way forward? Huh. 3 years left. RFA. That's interesting. $20 million. What a joke. $56 playmaker. How many years left? 2 years. Yeah, we could do. It's funny, all the guys we had that are up for extensions and way too expensive. This is why they're not with us. It's a good contract. 73. Oh yeah, that's the guy we got rid of. And he didn't do much better in Winnipeg, so good call. All right, so I have a few forwards. Let's go have a look at some defensemen. Didn't we have him before? Yeah, we had him too. How many years left? 2 years. Are those NHL numbers? No way. 3.2, 2 years. And he still hasn't developed balance and endurance. Oh yeah, that's a guy that's not good. Didn't we have him a while ago? No. So who is he? 31. Everything we need. Pretty good. Bit old though. Mm, yeah, I'll leave him written down just in case. So none of these guys are developing in their skating stuff. So nothing is the answer. Then free agents. Rafalski's reasonably priced, but not good. Green's not bad. Franchise potential as a two-way forward is kind of weird, though. Seven years, 10 million. It's a bit frustrating because like this guy is probably going to turn into something good, but we have no idea. By the end of their first contract, if they haven't done anything, it's hard for us to justify keeping them around. Like him, he's a good example. Got rid of him and he didn't produce. '60's not bad. He's not asking for much. For the cap hit, I definitely would consider it. Yeah, he's too expensive. Shishkinov. Shish kebab. He's not a bad choice. Mm, not quite. looks like that's it. So not much out there. Um, so we have 7 million in cap space. Oh, I guess we got to consider guys that we might be extending. What? 18 million? No. 13 million's reasonable. We could keep him. He had a bad season though. Previous seasons were all good though, for the most part. Um, what's with all you guys? Man, you're all ridiculous. Everyone. You're not bad. You weren't even that good. We might make some major changes. You're actually reasonable. You too. Except that your performance wasn't that good. Man, we're gonna have some crazy changes. Well, you're willing to go super low, so we might keep you. 57 points. Um, what happened with everyone, anyways? Just want to see if anybody was negative. How did Filatov go up when he was very mediocre? Hmm. It's not happening with you. What position is Nicholas? It's Carolina. The right wing. 3 years left. Man, you guys are so ridiculous. Twelve and a bit. Yeah, he's worth it. So we can extend him. Filatov, no. Hold off on Cavallo. How many defensemen do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. They should both be able to go back. One, two, three. He played well. So we could extend him 1 year. 4, 5. We would need 1 defenseman. We're not trading any. Which means it's all forwards. Anderson. Mayo, Filatov. Two years. Anybody else we can trade? Oh, wait, let's go for that Philly guy first. Actually, before I even do that, I should see where I'm at for forwards. So we have how many years left? What a good contract. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 forwards-ish. So yes, we have lots of space. That Philly guy we can pick up, and then that'll clear some space. So that's a good first step. Perfect. So we can get rid of DeMaio and Filatov. I think. For him. We have their first pick because, yeah, that's going to be worth nothing after this. So before we do that, let's trade away that Philly pick for something we want. Calgary. I think we have Calgary's pick. We do not have Calgary's pick. Whoa, New Jersey. We have St. Louis ready? Yeah. We want Vancouver, Calgary. Let's go pick up Vancouver first. Just a touch, you say. You guys are liars. Guys are horrible liars. Horrible, horrible liars. I don't know how many just touches you need. Jeez. Oops. Good enough. I knew it would go through. I might as well do it before I forget the Calgary pick. Mm, maybe not. We just picked Vancouver. Nah, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so now we get rid of the Maya. Filatov. And I have no idea if I'm overpaying, underpaying, so I'm gonna try this. Because with those two guys, they're going to be a really good team. But next year, which technically doesn't exist because it's the last season coming up, um, the following season they would have to renew them. So theoretically, if I was just playing to the end of the game and semi-cheating, did I already have that? I think I did. I could just load a whole bunch of players onto my team, trade away picks and stuff for salary retention or something like that, and then have this like powerhouse team, but that's cheating. I have to act as if the future exists. So yeah, we are. Um, I guess in the trade where we theoretically have less value, even though we're offering more. Surprised though. What else can we do? We can give you a fifth. Seems pretty unreasonable. Both of these guys that we're, well, one of the guys we're giving up is actually, to be honest, both um, are basically point per game players. Filatov just had an off season last season. We're trading it for a guy that's barely established. How does that make any sense? This still isn't enough? No way. That's so ridiculous. About time. Okay, so we have him. What other guys do we need to trade? So ideally, we can clear more cap space in another trade for Nicholas rather than using Law. Okay, so Anderson, Dalton. Oh, we want to choose people that they want, which is nobody. They want picks though? They do. All right, let's see which picks are not good value. Arizona, not for sure. Chicago had a goalie, right? Yeah, so Chicago, not for sure. Colorado. Wait, I mean Columbus. 22 million in cap space. Mm, I can't tell. Dallas. They have cap space, so yes for Dallas. We'll get rid of. So wait, I should just do it this way. Dallas. Detroit. Surprised they did so poorly last season. Oh, we traded Detroit already? Oh, whoops. Minnesota. It's definitely good if they have a goalie, which is good enough. So Minnesota we can get rid of. New Jersey I know is a no. Rangers, I can't remember. How much cap space? 50, so you'll probably be good. Rangers. Okay, so with these, we might be able to get the guy. It's going to be close. Oh, I doubt it, actually. Yeah. All right, keep going. St. Louis, let's go the opposite direction. St. Louis. I think they're going to be bad. Yeah. Tampa Bay. Definitely can get rid of Tampa Bay. So now it's going to be close. See if we can get that guy. What else do we want in return? Let's try second and a second. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just barely, even after we get rid of the second. As in, these 4 picks for Nicholas might not even be certain. Oh, something I was just thinking of is we want salary retention, probably too. So if this doesn't go through, we'll just go and find another pick that we can trade. Yeah, and then try to do salary retention as part of it. So Vancouver, we just got. Vegas, can't remember. They're actually pretty good, except for goaltending. And then Washington. So the rest of the teams are not certain. There's no goalies. Dallas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Minnesota pick we can get rid of. Oh, I already put it. Never mind. Rangers I put. St. Louis, Tampa. Washington. Let's do Chicago, I guess. I'm actually okay if they don't retain any salary, but I'm gonna try my best anyways. At this point, I'm just gonna go down a bit at a time. So we'll do it every 200,000. The other option is we do this. He's the highest value person we're trading for. I'm pretty sure they'll retain on a 1-for-1 some amount. What amount that is, I have no idea. And then what we can do is add in those draft picks, which I should have written down after erasing them, but too late now. I wonder how much value in terms of. So basically, I'm wondering what the salary retention value is. Because I know for sure Law is dramatically more valuable. I'm just wondering how much more valuable. He's got 3 years left. No way. So they retain 5 million. He only costs us 7.66. That is nuts. Wow. That's good to know. So this also helps me in the future whenever I'm trading away a franchise guy for whatever. Very strongly seriously consider um, salary retention as part of it. That is so excellent. Okay, so Montreal, do they want him? They do. He's got 2 years. Let's see if they can retain some salary too. So this is something I should have been using a long time ago. I didn't realize um, the impact I could make. I should have saved votes. Okay. Man, that really opens up the potential in the next series for me to really, really put together good rosters. Because I'm going to start incorporating salary retention in more of my trades. So, in not in all cases is it going to make sense. Really, it's only going to make sense when it comes to long-term contracts. But that's something that's going to happen often earlier in the series. And the other thing, so now I know it is also accurate to the trade value. So I was wondering if they would never, under any circumstance, accept like 5 million of salary retention. But now I know for sure it will. So all these slight adjustments actually do make a difference. And that's going to be a way for me to modify the trade slightly. That's so dope. I'm glad I did that to learn that. And I didn't do anything I wouldn't have done anyway, so it was beneficial and I learned something good. Do I have anything else to give up? Were any of the picks for sure supposed to be traded? So Rangers, I think, was. So now I have no concern to just keep modifying the salary retention. Then I'll know that the correct value will have been applied. So the reason I'm doing this is, yes, it is my last year. It's not cheating. It kind of is in the sense that I'm doing it just for the last year. But I'm also in a situation where salaries are so expensive, and why not um, decrease the salaries because I've got assets to do it. So, and the problem is that we're losing out on some really good players that we have to get rid of. So we might as well fill out the roster better. Or I guess, you know what? It's actually more for the future, anyways. So I'm not actually cheating. It's really the opposite, actually. I'm more doing it as if the future exists, which is being more realistic, actually. Um, anyways, I do wonder if teams have like this, um, like where they'll never do it. So maybe you do get fleeced in some trades, but I have a feeling it's not the case. See, and this one's crazy because they're getting a better player in the trade. Plus, they're getting a pick. This salary retention. There we go. So we got him at 8 million or something. Where is he? $8.2 million. That's nuts. So we still have 25 million in cap space. We're not gonna sign Lashoff. I don't think. What did we just trade away? We traded New York. Um, 25 million. So before we do anything else, I should save. And now we can extend a whole bunch of people. So we want that to stay in the 12 millions. How good is he again? Maybe not. We'll hold off on him. He's the priority. So extend him 1 year. 13.225 times 0.9 is 1190. So that is, actually, it doesn't really eat up the cap, so that's only eating up 1 million. Cavallo, we won't extend yet. Dalton, no. Christie. $13 is his price. 13.3. It's 11.97. $11.975. That brings him to 35, which is perfect. So that basically extends him at the exact same cap hit. How was this? And his penalty minutes really went down, so there you go. So that doesn't increase our cap hit. It's really only Christie. Vallo, we won't. $57. How much does he want? Pretty reasonable. 4 years. Seems to be about right. 12 4.6, 11.34. So that eats up 10 more million. We actually have 10 million in cap space. But we're going to pick up somebody, or did we already pick up everybody? We already picked up everybody. So we have 11 million in cap space to sign somebody if we want. And I think there was some guys out there that were maybe interesting. So let me see. How good was he? 57. We could extend him. He's not asking for much. Three years, 765. 0.625 times 0.9686. So I didn't think I would keep him, but I don't know, that cap is pretty reasonable. With his potential and stuff, his performance previously wasn't that bad. Maybe that's another thing I think I've learned is um, first few years doesn't have to be too crazy good. I think if they hit like 50 some odd points, then maybe keep them. So that eats up more space. Dalton, we're going to trade. Cavallo, we're going to trade. What did he want for his contract? 11.4. $25 minus 11 minus 12 minus 13. It's about 20. Um, 4, 6, 7, 8. I have about 11, no, 12 players. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 1 is 13. So I actually have 13. So I don't need anybody else. Um, hmm. I don't know what to do. And now I've opened up this like can of worms where I'm debating on trading away my guys and trading back for them with salary retention. Because then I can really um, unload salary. Um, are there any free agents we wanted? So that Crane guy tempted to go for. Here's Sniper. I could go pick you up. Lapierre from Minnesota. Now I don't know if we have the cap space to sign him though. Hmm. Well, what I could do is trade a guy. And trade back for salary. Carlos Moss. What else do you guys want? Do you want picks? Good. Alright, so let's get this then. Skipping through because I'm pretty sure none of this will go. But from here, just in case. Oh, really? Okay. Uh, well, that was easy then. Fill. Okay, so we're keeping you. We're not keeping you. So you can go for him. What do I want his salary to be? I want it to be 10-ish million at the most, but preferably lower than that. So we really lose heavily on these trades, but um, that's okay. Because we gain heavily in terms of cap space. How much is that? Mm, Add it all back and add in those seconds that we picked up. Mm, I'd like to get this at about 8 million or something like that. So stop at 3.5. So I won't really need to do this in the next series until it gets towards the end of this series because otherwise it's pretty easy to manage the cap. But at this point it's pretty ridiculous. There's no way. Okay. What was the other one we could do? Dallas, I guess. This is going to be cool to use in the future. Because, for example, with like franchise players, well, actually, I think this makes more sense if we do these contracts with. So if we do expensive contracts with players that are not necessarily worth it, and then trade them away, and then trade back for them with salary retention at the value they're supposed to be, and then we can spend money on the best players. Again, within reason, we're not going to overpay on even franchise players. We need you to retain something. Tampa Bay as a goalie. It's funny seeing how lopsided the trade value is. It's all going to be worth it. Hopefully. Maybe because this is a really long-term contract, it's more difficult. They already traded him away, so I have to get him back, no matter the cost. Washington. This is also a good learning lesson to see exactly what you have to do when you're not using a franchise player in the trade. Okay, it's a lot to give up for only three whatever million in cap savings, but I'll take it. So we have 29. Minus, I think it was 11 is 18 minus 1 is 17 minus 1, 16 minus 7. I forget where I was at, but I think it's 9 I was at. Oh, yeah, and this guy wasn't that expensive. Okay, never mind. So I was concerned for a sec, but okay, so 8.225 times 0.9 is 740. So if my math is wrong, I'll have to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure we have this space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think that's right. It's crazy to see these salaries. So like, but this is 8.2 for 6 years. So that's crazy value now. Nicholas was a playmaker. Okay. Yeah, I can totally use this moving forward. Um, Bell, Winglet. There's no other salaries I can clear out, are there? One, two, three, maybe three picks I could trade away. So I could do that one more time, I think, with my assets. Maybe. Now I don't know so much. Okay, and then what would we do here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I don't know if we have enough assets to clear out the space for the guy I just traded for. Thrillfall, no. We could, after Moss is extended, we could trade. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so went way over time, and now that's where I'll leave it. We'll continue the off season next Monday. I have a boatload of things to figure out, but that's all right. Okay, so if you Like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content. That's going to be after the first round, covering what happened in the first round as well as during the first round, and then also my predictions for the second round. And that's at a time to be determined depending on when the first round finishes. For franchise mode, that schedule's in the About section of the channel. It is Monday now, full day, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, or 8 hours ish. Be a pros whenever I have time or feel like it. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.